Well, hello, all my fluid art friends. It's Doris at DF Designs. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my Saturday Live. It's an Easter Saturday today. I'm going to be making some of these. Hello, Miss Moose. I'm going to be making some of these today, okay? As a matter of fact, this one is the giveaway one. Here's another one I made, and I'm going to be showing you everything I learned from Miss Jessica's tutorial. And let's see. Hello, Miss Melinda. I don't know where Linda's at, but you got to remember she's got a 4-year-old that she's taking care of today, so she'll be here. I'm pretty sure. But first thing I want to do is I do want to unmold these jars that I did. Hail, Jeff B. Jeff B, has your package gotten there yet? And I wanted to let you know, Jeff, that was an early Christmas present for you. Because I found them in my stuff and you're the only one I know I can give them to. Hello, Miss Susan. Okay. Okay, let me move the eggs out of the way. Because, this is not easy. Okay, you eat your dinner. I got it off camera because I'm trying to get my fingers in there. Oh, I gotta hold it against me. There we go, there we go, starting to go, come on, come on. Come on, I see you unrolling. Come on. Huh. Oh, well, I don't think that town's out in the boonies, but I'm out in the boonies. Okay, here we go. Here is the one with the lace. Okay, come on. Oh, come on, lid. Ah, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to be honest with you. I did have the lace pick up a couple places, so I'm going to have to sand and Dremel this, but it's not sitting straight right now. Oh, hello, Miss Evelyn. Nice to see you. How is it the weather doing down in sunny Orlando, of course? Okay, I'm trying to get the lid off. Now, I didn't know what to do with the lid, so I just made the lid clear. And I've got bubbles, of course. Okay, so now, well, it goes on pretty good. There you go. So, I think the one with the lace turned out pretty. Let me see. It's very, very hard to get it under these lights. But, like I said, the lace was sticking up in one spot I'm going to have to clear off, okay? Okay, let me turn these. Warm enough for yard work? It's not warm enough here for yard work yet. But then, I don't do yard work. My sissy does it. Okay, trying to find a place to put them at. Okay, I'm just going to put it right there. Okay, now, here comes the snake one. Yes, I had to put it against me. There we go. It's starting to go. It's starting to go. Yay, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Oh, God. I'm so afraid with my nails of chipping it or putting a hole in the mold. Okay, wait, gotta. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I like it so far. Let's see how the lid looks. Okay. And this one's a little bit easier to take off. There we go. Okay. It's got a little thingy right there, and the lid's got a little thingy right there for it to match up. There we go. Ooh, look at this. It is my snake egg. Now, I'll be making a bunch of these because, believe it or not, these are Christmas presents for my 4 grandsons and my son and my son-in-law, okay? So that's how that turned out. That's how this turned out. I do want to move them off to the side because I don't want to get anything on them. Okay, now, oops, I just got an ad. Okay, well, while I got the ad, let me get the snake egg mold back turned around the right way. And there's the lid to it. Okay. Okay, finding a place to put it at that's where it'll stay, okay? Ah, and I'm dropping my gloves. Okay. Oh, forgot to unmold this. This is the, oops, skip. I know, I got one too, Linda. Hi, Linda, and hi, Saber. Hi, Mr. Saber. Okay, let me see. I think my chat's up to speed. Okay, let me just demold this real quick just to see how it goes together. This is a phone stand I made with the leftover resin I had from the snake egg. Okay, come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, come on. Okay, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to sand a little bit right there for it to fit in there. But this is how it's supposed to be, okay? Because I don't think, well, it might go in this way. Nope, and I'm not going to take, well, oh, it's supposed to be over on this side. And the reason there we go, come on, there we go, okay. And the reason I like it is because the cord, when it's on the stand, can go right there. Okay, let me put my phone on it just to show you. There we go. I've got a cute little phone stand with a place for my cord to go and not get bunched up. Okay, now let me put my phone over here. That's got my YouTube up. Okay, now onto, let me just put that over there, onto the eggs. Okay, what is wrong with, there we go. Okay, I got some eggs here, foam eggs, links below in the chat. Okay, okay, what I saw a video by a girl, Flow Art by Jessica. She's over in London, so she can't be here for this. But she did the cutest thing. Here's what it looks like. You gotta excuse the tape because the tape's on there. And this is today's giveaway. And here is another one that I made the other day. Okay, so it's really, really pretty simple. Okay, your first step to do is to take something that you can poke through the foam with, okay? Okay, I was doing better yesterday with my X-Acto knife, so let me use that instead. Just be very, very careful. You're going to just cut out a weird shape out of here that you're going to put your stones in, okay? And this is all I'm doing. It's just cutting away, and I know it's hard to see the lines right now. Okay. Okay, now let's see if this, now let me see. I must have had some grease or something. These were not mine. Believe it or not, I still have a few things of Joel's around here, and I thought these would be easy to do this with. Okay. Okay, there we go. Well, that got it out. Okay. See, the foam's going to do what the foam wants to do. You know, it's just like the resin. It hollered, hold my beer. Watch what I'm going to do. Okay, I want to get a little bit more up here. Well, I don't really have a spoon up here, but I'm trying to, I want to cut away this spot where I ended up getting grease on the white foam. Okay. Okay, there we go. There's one. Now, this is not the easiest thing in the world to clean up either, because these little foam bits go everywhere. I think the only spoon I have is this metal one that's meant for scooping things. Tried to use it yesterday, but I couldn't pick up that many of the stones with it. Let me see. There it is. There it is. Yep, see, I do have a spoon, but let me see. Come on. Okay. Let me just do another one real quick. Where's my knife? Well, I'm sorry, Linda. Yeah, I could use tape to pick it up. Okay. See, I'm using the knife to cut the outline. I know you can't see the outline at the moment. Yeah, I'm trying to look for my start so I can make them meet up. There we go. Okay, now use my hook. Wait a minute, where'd it go? There it is. See, even I'm having a hard time seeing it. And use my hook to almost dropped it. This is basically, you're going to have to do it whichever way you feel the most comfortable to do it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think of that. And well, I couldn't find those in the store right now if I wanted to, and I've never had one myself, so. Because I know they make foam pumpkins. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Now let me use the spoon to scrape out some more. See, once I get the hard outer part off of there, this is kind of easy to do. Okay. I think I'm only going to do 2 eggs because this is becoming a big mess right here. Yeah, I wish they had pumpkin carving sets right now in the store, but they don't. Okay, let me just move these eggs off to the side because I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to do them too. Because there is going to be some painting involved. Okay, put the cat back on my knife. Okay, and I had some tape somewhere. Oh, it's underneath my phone. It is fun. It is fun, and you could do it with your grandkids, except for this part of cutting out the foam in the egg. Okay. Ah, I got an egg stuck to my tape. Okay, there we go. There's one tape full. Okay. Yeah, it is. Well, they call it, oh, the link is down below. I just got these delivered yesterday from Amazon, okay? And, what it is, it's foam. It's like poly, I can't remember the technical name they use for it, okay? But that should help. But there's a link below, and if you type in foam Easter eggs, you can find a bunch of them that are in bigger sets. Okay, I got a piece of something right there. You can find some of them in bigger sets with more of the big eggs and the little eggs. Okay, now I'm going to tell you something. Where's my little stand? These things, once they get the resin, the UV resin and the stones in there, you're going to need something to lean it in to get it to sit up. Because as you can see, when I put this down, the heaviness of that makes it roll. So, okay, let me put this right here, this right here. Okay, there we go. And let's see. I'm trying to find a place. Okay. Stand up, little guy. There we go. Stay. Okay, now I need my gloves. Oh, poor Linda. Poor Linda. None of my grandkids are close enough to spend the night. So I guess in that way I'm lucky. Okay, put your gloves on because the next step, oh, wait a minute. I forgot to show you one other step that you should do. Although, see this? I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a seam right there. You can use a sanding block and just sand away that right there. So it'll show up a little bit, but you know, it's not going to be that bad. Another thing I did yesterday was I sanded up here to get rid of any loose bits that were up there. Okay, there's that. Let me move my bottle of alcohol out of the way. Okay, and there's that. Well, you know what? Let me sand this one too to get it ready. There we go. It gets rid of most of the line. And then, of course, there we go. Okay, you sit over there. Now, I'm going to try, I didn't try these yesterday, so I'm going to try these little mirror chips that I got. They're from Michael's, okay? Basically, this bottle's just about empty, so I may be switching bottles real quick. Basically, you want to just put a little bit of UV in the bottom, okay? And you want to sprinkle some chips over it and try not to drop them. You didn't go in there very well, did you? There we go. Well, I learned this from somebody else. The link to her video is below in my thing. I told her I was doing them today, but she said she would catch the replay because it's midnight right there and where she's at. Okay, now, now you're going to put a little bit of UV over it, okay, and then you're going to put it in here, and then you're going to put your light on it for 1 minute, okay, and I'm going to switch to the other ones that I did yesterday. Oh, that was a 220, that was a 220 or a 320 block. It's the old Gator one. Okay, let me get this out because I'll turn it upside down, but I doubt I'm going to get any more out of this bottle. I can feel it's empty. So, I got my extra bottle. Okay, what are you doing under there? Let's see. Yep. Okay, now you got your little chips in there. Now I'm going to do the other one real quick. See, I told you it's going to fall over. It's not going to stay put. Okay, so now, come on, there we go. I don't know, well, it's been so long since I bought any. I don't remember where I got mine at. Okay, little bit of coating. Open your jar. Pinch, and these little ones I'm going to put it over here so if they fall, let's see. Okay, and I'm just putting okay, not sure. Well, you know what, that's going to have, well, let me see if I can. I seem to not have any right here on the edge, so let me put a little bit of resin to help it stick there on the edge. There we go. Well, I'm getting them all over the place too, but hey, that happens when you're crafting, okay? Okay, let me put the lid back. There it is. I'm trying to do this one-handed, and it's not easy. Yeah, they wobble big time. They don't fall down, they just change shape. They turn over, okay? Now I'm putting a little bit of coating of resin on top of this. Let me get that last one right there off the side. Okay, it's going underneath the lamp, see? And then you put it down for a minute. Now I don't need this anymore, so I can move this. Now, I don't know what colors of alcohol, and she does hers one way. on the live, on her video, but she says, and it's good that you can learn this from her. Okay, I'm having a hard time finding my gold in this mess on the floor. Okay, gold, gold, gold. There you are. There's my gold. Okay, here's an alcohol ink. And I'm looking for, okay, what is this one? This one's a pearl. No, this one's an ink. And I'm looking for a dark blue. Dark, dark blue. Come on. Well, here's a pearl, okay? Okay. Okay. Once you got your stones all set in there, and this one was just set, so it might still be hot, so I'm going to leave it over there to cool off a little bit. Okay, and there's a tissue. Now, you want to have a tissue handy for this part. I'll tell you why. It's going to leak. Yes, these are alcohol inks, and I didn't put them down below because I wasn't sure which ones I was going to use. This one is the Pinata Rich Gold. Okay, come on. Okay, you're going to give me a fit, so let me... I'm going to have to open up all of them before I pick up the egg. This one I'm going to do turquoise and gold, okay? This one is Blick Art. Oh, I guess it would help if I put my glasses on, huh? I've been doing this whole thing without my glasses. This one says teal green on it. It's got a number of 017. So if you go to the Blick site and you look for the marker ink refills, it comes in a tube like that. Okay, now let me get these open too. No, I'm only doing in the alcohol ink is only going in where the stones are at in the resin. So it's just sitting on the resin. Okay, let me make sure I got my caps in the right places so I remember which one goes on which. Okay. Now you just want to do a couple of drops. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of gold up here. Come on. Okay, there we go. And see, now it's coming down and veining a little bit into the rest of the stone. And I do want to put one drop right here to get some gold down here at the bottom. And I see a couple of spots that could use a little bit of color on it. Oh, I need some coloring right there too. Okay, now I'm lucky. This one didn't leak out that much. But you do this before you paint, okay? Because this way you can catch the spillage like that. Okay, let me put these caps back on. Okay, and that cap. Now, I am doing two blues. Let me tell you what colors they are. They're both Ranger. This one is alcohol pearl called Tranquil. And this one is alcohol ink called Stonewash. Kind of like a denim, okay? Now, I'm just putting a couple of drops. There you go. Come on. Now I'm going to try to do the other side, the other color. Oops, I got an ad. Well, I put in moderate, okay? Nothing I can do. I could go in there and set it to none, but they don't like that. When you're monetized, they want you to show the commercials. Okay, there we go. Oops. See, I leaked over the edge already, okay? Let me put this down. Okay. See, it leaked over the edge just a little bit. And this one did some more leaking, it looks like. Okay, let me put lids on these. Now I got, I'm going to leave these out. And I'm going to add them to the bottom in the description. I'm looking at the time. Okay, now, here's the next thing she does. She takes a stick, because it makes it easier, and she makes a hole in the bottom and sticks a stick in there, so it's easier to hold it while she paints. Doesn't mean it's going to keep it from rolling over like it just did. Stay! And this one I'm going to paint turquoise. I have my, well, it's metallic cobalt blue, but I'll be damned if it's the Artist Loft one, and I'll be damned it looks just like a turquoise to me, okay? Okay, and I got some paintbrushes over here, little cheapy ones. And this is your next step. All you're going to do is you're going to paint. Now, yesterday I figured it'd be easiest to start right here next to the opening, so that way you can get inside when if you see any little pieces of white that didn't get covered up with inks. There we go. There we go. Okay. Because there's only, after you paint it, and some of them with the paints, it's going to take 2 coats, but such is life, you know. And doing this on a live, that's why I didn't know if it was going to dry in time for me to do the marker. So I have one over here that I can get the marker out and show you how I did the lines. Okay, I need more paint. There you are. There we go. Come on, close. It's never fun trying to do things one-handed. You know that? Oh, well, I would, except here's the thing. A lot of these are definitely bigger than the regular egg. So I do not know how they would fit, okay, in an egg crate. I know this is the boring part, so just talk amongst yourselves. I should have got something bigger than these paint brushes, but I couldn't find my foam brushes. So it is what it is, okay? I couldn't find them, so I got a whole bunch of these handy, so I'm just using them. I mean, when you do yours, you can do whatever you want, you know. go. Yeah, it's going to need 2 coats. This is the boringest part to me, to do and to watch. I know, but I'm sorry. Okay. Now, I got my little stand over here. Hang on a second, and I'll pull it out and show it to you. Okay. It's the same thing I used to use when I was doing dipped cabochons that I'd have to have up. I stuck them on a stick. Okay, let me move you over here and move you guys right here. And that's all this is. Sorry, it's real close, but see, it's just a tray I found, an old tray that had some holes. I taped in a bunch of styrofoam blocks, and then that way I've got holes to stick my sticks in. You know, you always got to find a hole for your stick, right? Sorry. That wasn't nice. I know that wasn't nice. Okay, now. Okay. Okay, I got this Arteza Pearl Electric Blue that I'm going to paint this egg with, okay? As I'm hoping it's a different shade than the rest of it. I don't know if it is or not, but we'll find out together, won't we? Yep, not jalapenos, eggs on a stick. Okay. Well, okay, this is pretty close, but what I can do with it is I can do the line, the first line around it in a contrasting color like a gold, and then you should be able to see where the egg is at and where the chips are at. I didn't realize this was going to be that close. But, oh well, it is what it is. And see, and I sanded that line, but I obviously didn't get enough of it. But that's okay, because these eggs, unless you get them fresh off of the assembly line when they're made, because I think what it is they pump this into a shape and then pull the mold and then pull the mold off. You're going to get little bumps and cracks and whatnot, you know, little imperfections in it, okay? It's not really that noticeable once you paint it. Okay, let's see what everybody says. Yes, it was. Hey, welcome back, Susan. I hope dinner was good. Is Lorraine here? I didn't see if Lorraine was here or not. I wanted to ask Lorraine if her L got to her yet. I didn't know if she got her L yet or not. And Moose, she got the little presents in there that I said I was going to give a couple of you in your packages, the UV resin black things, you know, like bottles and tubs. So you can show her what to do with them, because I don't know if she's going to know what to do with them, but since she's doing a lot of UV resin, I thought she'd like it. Okay, whoops. Okay, put this one. Okay. Well, it'll get there. I mailed Jeff's on the same day, and his didn't get there yet either. Okay. You know what? I just got to put this paintbrush over the edge because it won't stay in the container. Just like this one wouldn't. Okay. Now let me give this one another quick coat. And by the time I get done with this, the other one should be dry enough for another coat. You know, geodes come out of, they're encased in stone. So this doesn't exactly have to look perfect because it's supposed to be a geode egg, so you want it to look a little bit like a stone. And I've got this one dark spot right here I just can't seem to cover up. And I got a little bit of white right there. There we go. Okay, he looks like he's coated enough. Let him dry. Okay, put this over here. Well, I don't really need my stand anymore. That's only for the UV resin part. Oh! Tic-taco toe? How do you do a tic-taco toe? I'm sorry. I've never heard of that. Okay. Okay. And there is a way you can heat up this or dry this a little bit. You pull out your heat embossing tool. Okay. Now let me get my brush right. Okay. Sorry, I was reading the chat when I was trying to get my brush, and I get quiet when I'm reading the chat. No, that was an autocorrect. Okay. Yeah, I've got, they should be here sometime next week. I got a mold to do tic-tac-toe boards. I also got a mold for a chess piece. But because that's so labor intensive and you have to let it, the board has to set up depending on how many, how many different layers you do, okay? So that's going to be a recorded video. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, okay, I'm looking at the clock. Okay, now let me put you over here. I do like this metallic by Artist Loft, the turquoise, because it looks like it's got a sheen to it also. Go. Okay, let me, can't test it with my gloves, but let me, still just a tiny bit wet. Let me give it another minute of this to get it done. Oh, hurry back, Moose. Okay, that looks like it's dry. So let me put it right. It won't stay upright. Stay already, jeez. Okay, now all you got to do is get your markers. I'm going to use the gold one. I'm going to use, I think this is rose gold. No, let me see. That's a pinkish. No, don't want to do that on a turquoise. Oh, let me just do gold and silver. There we go. And there's the silver. Because I couldn't find my black one out of that set. So, okay. So now, and the only reason I'm doing this is because it might still have wet paint and spots. So I'm just leaving it on the stick. Okay. Now, basically, this is your last step. You're just going to draw a gold line around the outside. Doesn't have to be right next to it in spots. Oops, I just got a little bit out of line with it. Oh well, it's going to have to stay there. So you got to be careful when you're doing this. Okay, there's a gold one. Oh, welcome back, Moose. Too much hot air. I hope you're talking about the heat embossing tool and not me, Linda. I know you are. Okay, now I'm going to do a silver one. Now, in her video, if you go watch her video, she makes an actual basket out of resin, black and gold. But I didn't have it, and that would have taken too long on a live to do. But you can always do that. These make great home decor, okay? If you only want to do a couple, they don't have to go in a basket. You can get some clay and make some little stands for them. There we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now, guess what, everybody? Haha. Moose, if you've got your... Oh, hello, Yvonne. How you doing? You're just in time. Let me see. Okay, I got 11 minutes, but I think I got enough time to show... Well, here's the giveaway. If you want to do the giveaway ad, here's the giveaway. But this one turned out so cute, and it's done, that you got a choice. You can pick the black and gold or the turquoise and gold, okay? But first, I want to show off the jars I made last week to all of you. Oh, thank you, Melinda. Okay, this is the one that I put the lace in. I know it's kind of hard. Let me see. Nope. Trying to find a way to, wait a minute, maybe I can show it off this way. There we go. There you go. That's the one with the purple lace. Okay. Told you these guys get top heavy with all the stones and the resin in there, and they don't want to stay upright. Okay, so I'm going to put you right here, and I'm going to put you right here. Numbers right here. Okay, let me find something to put on this side of it. Okay, there we go. Okay, now, real quick. Thank you, Linda. I do like how it turned out. This one is the snake egg jar that I made. See, lid comes off. Okay. I am making, let me see, 4, 5, 6 of these in all different colors for Christmas presents for the grandson's son and son-in-law. So you'll be seeing me do a few more of those. Something just fell on the floor. A little piece of crap. Okay, there's the 2 eggs. The winner gets to pick whichever one they want. Numbers right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have Moose type go in the chat, and then when I see the number, I will be picking it. I don't know what the hell is wrong, or calling out that I have a winner. Thank you, Moose. There we go. Yeah, it's a number between 25 to 50 right now. Doubt they really know, Lorraine, because they don't watch me. The younger ones are not interested. Okay. Huh. Something's wrong. Wait a minute. Let me bring my chat back up. Okay, there we go. Ah, there we go. There's some numbers. Now I got to get back into top chat, or into live chat. There we go. Between 25 to 50. And it's going to be a very, very, very small package. Or it's not going to even, it'll probably weigh 3 ounces because of the box. And in the States, most of the places, that's $6. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. We have a winner. Stop. We have a winner. Okay. Very, very carefully trying to peel this tape off without ruining. Well, okay, I'm gonna have to repaint that if that's the one you pick. Okay. Stay already. Okay, we have a winner. If one of my mods wants to go up and verify, from what I saw, it's Miss Evelyn Warner with number 47. So come on, stay up. Here, I'll bring them up for a close-up. Here's the turquoise that I just did today. Here's the black one. It's got black and orange. Kind of almost looks like, thank you, Moose. Almost looks like, lava in there. Oh, geez. There's another ad. So, turquoise or black? That's all I need to know, honey. Turquoise or black. Different size chips in this one. This one's got the really tiny ones. You want the black one? Okay. I'm gonna, as soon as I get off the live, I'm gonna paint this a little bit right here, where the tape just took some of the paint off. So, I hope everybody loved my little egg extravaganza today with my little geode Druzy Geode Easter eggs. Okay, you all are awesome. Thank you for coming out. Lorraine's up next, and I will if you want to send me $6, whichever way you can, Evelyn, I should be able to ship it out Monday, because I got my black right here and I got an extra paintbrush, and I'll just paint it a little bit and then do that. Thank you, Moose. Oh, excellent. Thank you. I love that. I love that. So, I'm going to let everybody go. I do want to give a shout out to the Grands, which is Devin, Alyssa, Tony, Jameson, Marley, and Rivy. Grandma loves you. And all I can say is, bye for now. Love you, Bentley. Wink, wink.